What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check package and third stimulus check update. The third stimulus check has now passed the House, passed the Senate, and President Biden signed it into law earlier than expected yesterday. Was supposed to happen today. In this video, we're going to talk about the details of all that, as well as an unexpected change that could actually send out the checks faster than possible and when that could happen. We're also going to talk about a little bit about the next stimulus package known as the Build Back Better package that is already being debated by Democrats. The dust is barely even settled. I don't even know if the dust is settled yet. And they're already talking about the next stimulus package. We're also going to talk about a lot of the things that are we're still waiting on, more information on a lot of different things that we're waiting on that I will give you guys the details on in this video. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on updates on the third stimulus check package and the fourth stimulus check package and all the other things that we cover on this channel. Student loan forgiveness, Social Security increase of $200 per month, $15,000 home buyer credit that President Biden wants, as well as the next stimulus package. A renewed effort is happening again today to get New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign based on harassment charges, and Democrats in Congress are now pushing to get this done. House Judiciary Chairman Jerrold Nadler, a Democrat from New York, which is where Governor Andrew Cuomo is from, and a number of Democrats from New York's congressional delegation called on Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign on Friday amid the growing claims of harassment and misconduct against the governor. Quote, Governor Cuomo has lost the confidence of the people of New York, and he must resign. Quote, the repeated accusations against the governor and the manner in which he has responded to them have made it impossible for him to continue to govern at this point. Nadler joins a group of growing prominent New York Democrats calling for Cuomo's resignation, the latest sign that the governor's ability to weather the barrage of allegations is waning. Progressive Democrats Representative Bowman and AOC Alexandria Cortez also called for the governor's resignation as early as today. Quote, as members of the New York delegation of the U.S. House of Representatives, we believe these women, we believe the reporting, we believe the Attorney General, and we believe the 55 members of the New York State Legislature, including State Senate Majority Leader, who have concluded that Governor Cuomo can no longer effectively lead in the face of so many challenges. It'll be interesting to see if he actually does resign or if they go an impeachment route here in the near future. But nonetheless, the kind of top is boiling over this one. And I don't know if Governor Cuomo is going to be able to contain this one, as it's just it's growing worse by the day. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Now that the dust really isn't even settled yet at this point. The Democrats are already debating how to fast track or what method they're going to pass and what's going to be in the next stimulus package known as the infrastructure package or the Build Back Better package. We already have over 11 Senate Democrats in the Senate and a couple dozen Democrats in the House of Representatives pushing the White House and President Biden to include not just one stimulus check in the next package, but multiple monthly reoccurring stimulus checks in the next package, as well as a slew of other things. The next package is actually expected to be larger than this one they just passed at $1.9 trillion. It's expected to be $2 to $3 trillion. And President Biden is going to probably initially at least try to get Republicans on board because it's an infrastructure package. And well, infrastructure has been on the Republican agenda for many, many years. And it'll be interesting to see if Republicans vote against it just in principle, as they did for this third stimulus check package. However, Democrats are literally already debating on possibly passing this next package with the reconciliation process as well, as they can do that up to 3 times per year or 9 times over the course of the next few years, and can pass multiple different stimulus checks and stimulus packages literally per year without Republican support simply through the reconciliation process, which makes it only need a simple majority in the Senate. So 50 to 51 votes in the Senate, which the Democrats can do on their own. And they literally just did with this package. We'll probably see a little bit of pushback from people like Democratic Senator Joe Manchin, but ultimately, in the end, I expect him to come around and pass this package as well, just like he did on this one. I think he'll be a little bit of a drama queen, and he'll be kind of grandstanding a little bit. But I think ultimately, in the end, just like with this package that just passed, that we will see the same thing happen with the next and probably the next stimulus packages yet to come. Okay, next let's talk about a lot of the things we're waiting on. Then we're going to talk about when the checks are coming. Actually, some really good news there. There's a lot of things that we are waiting on, a lot of guidance from the IRS. So, number one, we'll talk about is the $10,200 of unemployment taxable, tax free income. Okay. That's for the year 2020. In this bill that they just passed, the third stimulus check package, the American Rescue Plan, one of the other buckets of money that they included in this bill is $10,200 of unemployment tax free income for the year 2020. Okay. Real quick, I expect them to probably pass another provision for 2021 in maybe the next stimulus package or even the next stimulus package. Remember, they can, for the 2020, they literally did that retroactively. Okay. That bill just passed and was signed by President Biden yesterday. That's now officially into law. There's no do-overs or go-backs or anything like that. It's officially into law with the $1,400 stimulus checks and all the other buckets of money in there, one of which is the $10,200 of tax-free income, unemployment income for 2020. So it's actually retroactive. It's not for 2021 yet, but I expect in one of the upcoming stimulus packages that we will see a provision for probably another $10,200 for unemployment money in 2021. So stay tuned for that on the 2021 side. Also, stay tuned for guidance on the 2020 because honestly, the IRS and the Treasury Department said that they will update us, and I will update you as soon as that information comes out. Remember, I comb through dozens and dozens and dozens of articles and interviews every day, so I'll just basically do the hard work for you. But when this guidance comes out, they're going to let us know how it all works because honestly, a lot of people have already filed their 2020 tax returns and didn't claim the $10,200 of tax-free unemployment income. That'll likely mean an extra $1,000 to $2,000 in your pocket, basically an additional stimulus check of $1,000 to $2,000, depending on your income bracket. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. Really depends on your income bracket and if you had the full $10,000 of unemployment income or not. But basically, that's one of the things that we are waiting on for guidance from the IRS. Another thing we're waiting for on guidance from the IRS is how the $3,000 to $3,600 child tax credit is going to work. Okay, so in this bill that has just passed, there's a $3,000 to $3,600 child income tax credit. There's also a tax credit for adults here, which we'll go over here in a second. And the IRS is going to be updating us because they're setting up a new plan to pay this child income tax credit to you on a monthly basis of $250 to $300 per month, basically a monthly stimulus check for this is kind of like the first start of monthly stimulus checks that we're seeing. They're kind of dipping their toe in the water here with $250 to $300 per month per child. So that's $3,000 to $3,600 per child. It's $3,000 for children over the age of 6 and $3,600 for children under the age of 6, or $300 per month, $250 per month for children under the age or over the age of 6. So I will keep you up to date with that as well. One of the other things that or several of the other things that we're going to be seeing here on the near horizon is number one, at least $10,000 of student loan forgiveness. In the bill that just passed, student loan forgiveness is not in the third stimulus check bill, but there's a provision for it. And the provision says that any student loans that are forgiven in the next 5 years will not be counted as taxable income. Normally, when money is forgiven like that, you can see this before in kind of some mortgage debt and stuff like that. But when student loans are forgiven, that would normally count as income. So if they forgave $10,000 of student loan forgiveness, you would not have to pay the $10,000 plus interest, but you normally would have to pay $10,000 as taxable income, which might be $1,000 or $2,000 for you. It's better than paying $10,000, but $1,000 or $2,000 is better than that. But the provision says that you won't even have to pay taxes on this. So they've already set the stage for student loan forgiveness to happen in the near future, either through a standalone bill, a presidential executive order, or in the next stimulus package, the Build Back Better package. Also, we're expected to see a lot of movement on the Social Security increase that President Biden campaigned on, and that is $200 per month increase for Social Security beneficiaries. Again, this is not in the third stimulus check package. It's something that we're expected to see in the near future now that the dust is settling on the third stimulus check package. Student loan forgiveness, Social Security increase of $200 per month. President Biden has also stated previously that he wants a 20% raise for widows and widowers, 5% raise for people that have been on Social Security for over 20 years, and a new cost of living index change to better kind of increase future cost of living indexes. President Biden also wants a $15,000 home buyer credit. It'll be interesting to see what that comes. That'll be a tax credit as well. So $15,000 tax credit, which literally could mean thousands of dollars in your pocket. I will keep you up to date on all these things as they're coming out in the near future. They could be in the next package. They could be through standalone bills. They could be through presidential executive orders. We're also going to see probably a big push for the minimum wage provision as they weren't able to pass it in the Senate. I expect that we're going to see the Democrats push for $15 an hour minimum wage, and they're not going to have enough support for it because it didn't pass in the Senate. It only got 42 votes. And we're going to see the counter proposal that we've seen from Republicans Mitt Romney and Tom Cotton at $10 an hour. And I expect that they'll be able to pass a bill. Have to be a compromise bill because they're going to need Republican support for this at somewhere around $10 to $11 an hour, which is still 50% more than the current federal minimum wage of $7.25. It's actually a little bit more than 50%. All those things are on the horizon. We're also expected to see the $7,000 in funeral credits for anybody who died from the pandemic last year. We could see it again for 2021 in a future bill. That has already been approved. That's from the second stimulus check package, up to $7,000 in funeral reimbursements. But we don't have any guidance on it yet. You can't claim the money yet. They're setting up a system for it right now. I'll keep you up to date on that as well. Also, we're going to be seeing multiple different rounds of mortgage assistance, rent assistance, property tax assistance, and utility assistance. In fact, there's two more rounds coming just from this package that passed. There's like 35 to 40 billion dollars in direct money just for those things going directly to you. And then there's 350 billion dollars going to states and cities that will roundabout come back to you in the form of state stimulus checks, county stimulus checks. State-wise, we just seen the most two recent ones were California with a $600 stimulus check for low-income Americans. Maryland, $300 to $500 we just seen for families. Both of those had small business provisions in there as well. We've seen other states do this in the past, closer to the first stimulus package, which was the last one that actually gave money directly to the states and cities. There's a new provision in this bill that says that the states and cities have to spend more of the money on you guys, on the people, or they won't be able to receive all the money. So that's good news. We're going to see more of these statewide stimulus checks, county-wide stimulus checks like we've seen in the past. Orange County, Florida. Orange County, Florida actually did 3 different rounds of $1,000 stimulus checks for their residents. We're going to see a lot more of that coming in the future because states are going to be getting $350 billion and they have to spend more of the money on things like that for you guys this time around. So that'll be good. Like I said, multiple different buckets of money in this bill. Also, the earned income tax credit for childless workers will also be expanded by boosting the maximum credit in 2021 for the cohort to $1,502, previously up from $543. So there's an extra $1,000 tax credit for childless workers there. And the benefit would be realized for taxpayers when they file their 2021 returns. The bill also raises the income level from $9,820 from $4,200, at which the earned income tax credit reaches its maximum, as well as change to the phase out begins at $11,600 instead of $5,200 for individual filers. The ages for qualifying for the credit is also changed for this year. So that's another tax credit benefit in there for low income Americans that will possibly be an additional $1,000 tax credit for you. The White House says that the $1,400 stimulus check, kind of the $1,400 portion of the bill, remember that's really just one bucket of money that's in this third stimulus check package bill, could start going out today, actually, and could be in your bank account as early as tomorrow if you're on a direct deposit. So the White House literally says, Press Secretary Jen Psaki says that people can start seeing direct deposits hit their bank account as early as this weekend. So the IRS and the Treasury Department is expected to start sending out checks today. I will keep you updated on that if that happens and if we get information on that throughout the day. And you could actually get the direct deposit $1,400 and $1,400 for your dependents, or $5,600 for a family of four, as early as tomorrow. Let me know if you get your stimulus check tomorrow. That'll be absolutely amazing. I'll keep you updated on all the other buckets of money that we talked about that are in the third stimulus package, that are coming in the fourth stimulus package, or might be coming soon as a standalone bill or presidential executive orders or in the next package. I'll keep you up to date on all of these different things going forward. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. It's completely free to do so. Click the bell icon after subscribing to all notifications to get notifications when we go live, which is every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. And me and my wife sell products on Amazon. Click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.